On the night of Friday, June 13th, the usual calm of Dubai Marina was shattered when a line of orange flames began crawling up the facade of Marina Pinnacle, a 67-story residential skyscraper standing in the heart of the district. With 764 apartments and over 3,800 residents, the tower, also known as Tiger Tower, has stood since 2005 as a symbol of Dubai's rapid urban growth. Yet for years, its flammable exterior cladding had raised concerns among safety experts. Just before 10 p.m., flames erupted on one of the upper floors, presumably fueled by the building's flammable facade panels. Within minutes, the fire raced vertically up the exterior, sending a dense column of black smoke into the sky that could be seen from miles away. As social media flooded with dramatic images and videos, Dubai civil defense teams rushed to the scene from 6 different fire stations. Police, ambulances, and aerial surveillance drones quickly joined a massive emergency operation that overwhelmed the streets surrounding the building. Inside the tower, panic and disbelief collided. Many tenants reported not hearing any fire alarm and only realized the severity of the situation when neighbors banged on their doors or when firefighters stormed through the smoke-filled hallways. Some residents fled barefoot, others in their pajamas. The stairwells, filled with heavy smoke, forced evacuees to navigate nearly blind, many grabbing the shoulder of the person in front just to stay upright in the darkness. Despite the dangerous conditions, rescuers deployed telescopic cranes to spray water on flaming balconies, while firefighting robots tackled hot spots. Inside, emergency teams led families and pets down to the parking levels, where better ventilation allowed them to breathe more easily. In just a few hours, 3,820 residents were successfully evacuated. The absence of fatalities or injuries became the most celebrated outcome of the night, and a powerful endorsement of the city's emergency response protocols. Still, it took more than 6 hours to bring the fire under control. Even after sunrise on Saturday morning, embers continued to smolder, requiring rotating firefighter shifts to cool down the structure and monitor for potential flare-ups. Public transport was also affected. Tram service between Marina and Palm Jumeirah stations was temporarily suspended, with makeshift shuttle buses deployed to assist hundreds of stranded travelers during the early morning hours. The Crisis Management Center quickly set up emergency accommodations. Some residents were relocated to nearby hotels near Global Village. Others were transferred to temporary housing facilities in Dera and Sharjah, where they also received medical attention and psychological support. First-hand stories highlighted the terror of the night. Nishit Sharma managed to escape with his wife just moments before the flames reached their window. Pratik descended 22 stories clutching his child, guided only by the shoulder of a stranger ahead of him in the smoke. Reza, an Iranian resident who returned home to find the building already ablaze, spent the early hours of Saturday helping fellow evacuees find taxis. Among the most widely praised rescues were those of several pets. Firefighters were seen carrying dogs and cats out of smoke-filled apartments. Although the final damage report is still pending, engineers estimate losses in the millions, particularly in the upper floors where heat damage was most intense. The building's owners association has already begun working with insurance companies to assess the extent of the destruction. Preliminary investigations, backed by security camera footage and electrical system analyses, have ruled out explosions or sabotage. Experts concluded that the flammable exterior cladding played a major role in the rapid vertical spread of the fire. This has reignited debates about the safety of high-rises built before more stringent fire codes were introduced. This wasn't the tower's first brush with fire. In May 2015, a smaller blaze sparked in a kitchen on the 47th floor had also drawn attention to the building's vulnerability. That earlier warning went largely unheeded. Experts are now urging residents of tall buildings to keep a go bag by the door containing ID, phone chargers, essential medications, cash, and water as a precaution for emergencies like this, where seconds can mean the difference between safety and tragedy. The image of a burning skyscraper towering over a global tourist hub, sending plumes of smoke into the sky while thousands fled in panic, dominated international headlines. Urban planners and city authorities were forced to re-examine standards for building oversight, safety systems, and urban preparedness. The Dubai government has pledged to release a detailed public report analyzing the exact cause of the blaze, how well the building's safety systems performed, and what went wrong in the evacuation process. The report will also propose new regulations aimed at reducing risk in similar structures. As displaced residents now search for temporary shelter and assess what remains of their homes, the greatest collective relief remains the fact that no lives were lost. The Marina Pinnacle fire stands as a sobering reminder that in vertical cities, constant vigilance and well-rehearsed emergency plans are essential to prevent the next scare from claiming the irreversible.